You're going to scrub my lips off.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. I'll make sure to scrub you nice and clean.
She's smiling, but not with her eyes.
They all seem to be having fun. You sure you don't want to join them, Vice Pres? Oh? And it's got something to do with me? You know, now that I think about it, I've been meaning to say something to you. Good work out there, really. You're the reason we've restored any semblance of peace here. Tell me something, Vice Pres. If all this chaos ever ends and we can go home again, what's the first thing you want to do? You and Chio, huh? You've got your priorities straight. No going back on your word, got it? I want to get out of here just as much as you. I made a promise with my brother, too. A promise from back when he got into high school. Said I'd take him on a trip to celebrate. But, long story short, things just didn't pan out that way. I always thought I'd be able to make it up to him later on, but well, life is full of twists and turns. Seeing you and your sister, it really reminds me of me and my little bro. Not that you and us are anything alike. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things all heavy. Guess this ain't the right time or place. Let's change the subject. How about romance? I've got...
What was that?
It came from the infirmary.
Miss Sora, don't you think I should check out the infirmary? I am the school doctor, after all. It's kind of my home turf.
Perhaps. But you seem so terribly worn down, Doctor. We can't have that.
Couldn't you have picked a better time and place to show up?
Don't be absurd, Dr. Kakeru. Of course I can't. I'm not you, after all. The reason I'm here is simply to say goodnight.
Good night.
I'm not sure what loop you're on now, but if I'm correct, something should be shattering soon. It's clear I can't count on you any longer. I won't abide you getting in the way of my precious child. It's a cruel, irrational world. No matter what time or place you decide on, the night will always come.
Huh?
Why am I in the infirmary? What in the world happened?
What's going on? Whatever I did, I'm sorry. Can I go home now?
Are we in the infirmary? But why? Sumire, are you okay? Huh? Who are you?
Mass delirium? Mr. Hugo, can you give me a hand? I'd like to get some medical supplies from the storage room.
But of course.
The rest of you, keep them in bed and calm them down.
Got it. There. They're quiet now. Problem solved.
Ryotaro, you used your authority, didn't you?
It's fine. I only took a little stamina. It's not gonna hurt them. Besides, it calmed them down, didn't it?
Sora, the Pact Bearers are conscious. Are you all right? You don't look well.
Yes, I'm fine. I just had a short dizzy spell when I left the classroom. Oh? Where's Dr. Kakeru?
Now that you mention it,
Huh? He was just here. He's a doctor. Where could he possibly be going at a time like this?
Did he get lost somehow?
From there to here? No way.
That's right. He's not like someone else we know.
Huh? They are? I don't hear anything.
Ringing. Nobody move. That was a Pact Bearer's authority. Greed, most likely. Its power was of an immense scale. But don't worry. I barely managed to defend against it, thanks mostly in part to you. It's amazing that you noticed something so minute. Even I almost overlooked it. I protected this area from the authorities' influence, so we should be fine.
A Pact Bearer's authority? Then that means...
There's a very good chance something's happened outside.
We should check outside the infirmary.
Oh my goodness!
Miss Sora! Nozomi! Chio? There are so many people here! And how did these beds fill up so fast?
Dr. Neko? What the hell are you going on about?
Ryotaro, right? Just look at all the people in the infirmary. Who wouldn't be surprised? But forget that. Look outside. There's this weird dome thing around the academy.
Huh? You mean the barrier?
Why are all of you so calm about this? The rest of the academy is freaking out. This is an emergency.
Dr. Shiro Neko, please, calm down. I have some questions for you. You said the academy has been covered by some sort of dome, but do you remember when that happened?
When? Just now. What's going on here, Ms. Sora?
I apologize, but now's not the time. May I ask you to take care of the patients, Dr. Shiro Neko?
Huh? I mean, sure, but... this is all so sudden.
Members of the TSC, for now I ask that you please return to the spare classroom. I took a look around the building. But it's just as Dr. Shiro Neko said. At this point in time, the barrier has only just appeared around the academy.
Which means... did we... go back to the past or something?
Regrettably, yes.
Unbelievable. Is there anything authorities can't do?
This defies all logic. Such a power is beyond reason.
They've got conditions and limitations, but depending on how you use them, you can basically be unstoppable. Controlling time's the kind of power you can't even fight. Not usually, anyway.
Well, I didn't notice anything. Are we sure we've traveled through time? They say that if you encounter yourself in another timeline, you'll create a paradox and vanish. I don't want that to happen to me. Are we going to make it through this?
There was no sign of those who were inside the infirmary, myself included, on the academy grounds.
Phew.
This isn't likely to be a power that creates another timeline or a parallel dimension. Evidently, it interferes with the target's time, controlling and rewinding their responses to physical phenomena. Aside from the infirmary, everywhere else was wound back to just before the barrier appeared. A power with such a substantial effect on the world must also take a massive toll on its pact-bearer. It shouldn't be possible to carry out large-scale temporal manipulation like this consecutively. As it only targeted the Academy grounds, the ideals within the other world should still be destroyed. You should use this opportunity to shatter the final ideal and render the pact-bearer of greed powerless. The corresponding mist should be somewhere within the old dormitory.
Hey, maggot breath.
The cake, the decorations, they're all gone now. And Dr. Shiro Neko doesn't remember a thing, even though she's the one who set it all up. Actually, I guess it's more like they were never here to begin with. We remember things that never happened. Does that make
Dr. Kakeru probably doesn't remember any of the time he spent with us either, huh? It's sad to think about. He doesn't seem to be in the infirmary yet. Where do you think he could be?
Man, and here I thought I had a badass power. Time control's on a whole nother level. But that's not all. You already know who I'm talking about, right, Mr. VP?
Time was just rewound. I know that even if Hugo was affected, it wouldn't impact his health. But I still can't help but worry. I know, but I still...
The power to control time is a frightening one. Ms. Sora managed to prevent us from getting caught up in it on this occasion. But had you not noticed it, or even in the case you had, it isn't something that can be stopped. Time would repeat without your knowing. You would lose your memories. Tens, hundreds, perhaps even thousands of times. It could be that we have already lived through this several times already.
Heya, Mr. Vice President. Remember? Have you been the vice president of something else before? I heard from Miss Sora that you're the vice president of the True Student Council that just got set up. She also told me about that, barrier thing that's knocking kids out and keeping us from leaving campus. When life hits you, it really hits you hard, huh? And to top it off, Dr. Kakeru's not here when we need him most. Honestly, that guy. It's an all-hands-on-deck situation right now. Oh, right. Miss Sora asked me to help you guys, so don't be a stranger. There, don't push her.
The mist. It's faint, but... It seems to be coming from the old dormitory. Let us enter with caution. The mist is overflowing. Do the other school buildings have basements as well? It is rather impressive. It seems that the thicker the mist, the stronger the effect. Let us have heart and proceed with caution. This heavy mist is wearing on me. I am, as they say, spent. It would be in our best interest to crush the Pact Bearer and dispel the mist. I would like to go back and rest.
Let's go, Kokoro! Get ready!
How enticing. Deploy! How irritating.
Here I go. Null and void.
How irritating.
I apologize.
ready.
How enticing. Right!
Commencing.
Get ready.
It's in your hands. Right!
The future is written.
Here I go.
Unacceptable. A simple matter. I won't yield.
Get ready.
How enticing. How enticing. How irritating.
Together as one.
How irritating. It's in your hands.
Commencing. Go forth.
Very well. Right!
Unacceptable.
Too slow. Vengeance!
Have at you.
Futile. Futile. Retribution.
Get ready.
How enticing.
It's over.
Well done, Kokoro.
I knew this future was coming.
You... They don't push her. Don't push yourself.
Oh. Hey. It's you guys. Looks like the time control didn't affect you. That the Dean's power, I'm guessing?
If this is a joke, I don't find it very funny.
Huh. Sorry for hiding this from you, Vice Prez. Why don't you find out for yourself?
Is this your temporal manipulation?
Not exactly. Messing with time over and over is exhausting, not to mention inefficient energy-wise. What you felt just now was me manipulating the space half of space-time. That's my power. Spatio-chronokinesis. Lets me do what I want, when I want, where I want. Perfect for a guy like me.
How underhanded of you.
I'm sure you've realized that I'm the pact bearer of greed by now. My wish is to redo my life, to go back 10 years to when my brother was still around. Before the accident, before his death, before I lost him, to rewrite everything from scratch. But with that barrier in the way, I can't get out of this space-time interval. My authority is limited to the space within the barrier and the period of time since it appeared. Oh yeah, I guess that is what they've been telling you, huh? You think shattering ideals and defeating pact bearers will make the barrier disappear the way it does to the mist. I mean, why would it be any different, right? Except it is. This academy is in its own little pocket dimension, totally isolated from the outside world. It's all to protect the world from the authorities, the mist, the distortions, and all the chaos that comes with them. And it's all done through esokinesis, the authority to manipulate existence. That's all the barrier is. You've all seen its power up close already. Exactly. The one responsible for the barrier is Dean Jingu herself.
Is that so?
Hey, Vice Prez, why don't you and me team up? If we defeat the Dean, we bring down the barrier. No need to fight any other Pact Bearers. I can't think of a better ending than that.
Even if you are telling the truth, Miss Sora is taking the proper measures to maintain safety and security. The mist, distortions, and authorities are harmful. They are anomalies that should be contained. Your authority is a precarious one, Dr. Kakeru, both due to its power and the mist and distortions it results in. The old dormitory, 20% of the campus, is already in this state because you manipulated time by a few days. If you rewound time by 10 years, I could easily see the mist and distortions causing the collapse of civilization.
Oh well. Guess I should have known you wouldn't bend that easily. You mean that stuff about the mist and distortions? Hate to say it, but it'd be exactly as bad as you think. I can't say for sure how much mist it'd make, but I'd guess it'd cover about 20% of the Earth. Ever since Mitsuru died, all I could think about was finding a way to get back the time we lost. That's the reason I became a doctor in the first place. I'm not giving up on my wish, my feelings, or my desire. I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. I'm only here because I was driven by my ego. Logic and morals are all just so many words in the end. The ego is what really moves people. My ego is my very existence. I really was fond of you, Vice Prez. You and your sister both. It's a shame it had to come to this. But my ego demands I pursue my wish, and I'm not gonna stop being myself. Neither of us is gonna budge. That's the heart of conflict, though, isn't it? Our strength is derived from that of our egos and our beliefs. So hey, don't look so gloomy. This is your chance to prove to me how strong your ego can be. I've got high hopes for you, you know. Don't go letting us down now. Right, Avaricia? Now, let's get this show on the road.
Let's go, Kokoro.
For safety and security.
Here I go.
How enticing.
Together as one.
How enticing. Right. Right. Deploy.
In the palm of my hand.
I'll just turn things back.
So worthless. A simple matter. Detestable.
Fruitless.
Too slow. Vengeance.
Clear out.
Activate. How enticing. Right.
The future is written.
Don't worry, this will.
A simple.
Too slow.
It's not over yet.
How enticing.
It's not over yet.
Deploy. How enticing. How eerie.
It's not over yet. Heal!
How enticing. It's in your hands. How irritating. Activate.
Commencing. It's over.
Leave it to me.
Together as one.
Don't worry. I'll just turn things back.
So this is madness.
How enticing.
So this is madness.
Here. How enticing.
Get ready!
How enticing. Checkmate. Irritating. Right!
The future is written.
Don't worry, this will be.
Here I go.
I'll follow my
It's in your hands.
I won't back down.
How enticing. It's in your hands.
Quell the irrational. Your command.
It's in your hands.
Victory is in sight. I leave it to you.
Advance!
Don't worry, this won't hurt a lot.
Too slow.
Oust them!
By your command. Right! By your command. By your command.
Victory is
Oust them! Clear out!
How irritating. How enticing.
Here I go. Face judgment!
Activate.
Well done, Kokoro.
I knew this future was coming.
So, it's over, huh? Be proud of your ego and what you believe in. Damn it. I can't stop the blood.
Huh?
You really think you could wound me so bad that I couldn't rewind? No. Yoru did this.
Yoru? Why would she...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mitsuru. I couldn't protect you. I couldn't keep my promise to you. I'm sorry.
He is in grave danger. The blood won't stop. His wound is too deep.